Hello, everyone. I'm Chestic44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we took care of some things that needed to be taken care of here at base. Now, it's time for us to head out into the streets. We need to see what's going on back with the Free Crusaders. They want to talk to us. But there's also a few other things to do, like equipping people and all that kind, and selling loot and all that kind of stuff. We have things to take care of. Actually, I think we may be able to talk with, Storyteller? Oh, the fragment of black wood rests in the old elf's hands.
This wondrous magical boon was split into pieces, but its power did not vanish. It is still in there, I can sense it. It would speak to us of a battle, but which one? One moment, I will listen to the quiet voice of the past. A most remarkable story. The light of Aradin shines so brightly that it is undimmed even after 100 years. This shard of his shield possesses no power in and of itself, but it can serve us as a guiding star, leading us to other marvels. If you wish, I can awaken them for you. Shall we?
What can you tell me about it? The storyteller reverently takes the shard from you and carefully traces his fingers over the surface of the wood. For a long time, he says nothing. His expression gradually shifts to surprised, then bewildered. Finally, he returns the shard to you.
Nothing. I cannot say a thing about it.
You can't say anything. Why?
I am as surprised and as disappointed as you. An object that belonged to Aradin himself is a rarity indeed, even among the countless curiosities that have passed through my hands. I admit I harbored hope that this shard could help shed light on the greatest mystery of our time, the fate of the last Aslanti. But alas, the object is silent. The secrets of its owner are beyond my reach.
Try again?
It would be pointless, I'm afraid. Certain events are swathed in a veil of mystery so thick that it renders my gift as blind as my eyes. I am the storyteller, and I can tell many stories, but it seems that on the fate of the last Aslanti, I must be silent.
Thank you for trying. Awaken this relic for me. The storyteller lays his hand on the dark piece of wood, and his unseeing eyes stare into the distance.
Aradin is dead, his shield shattered into pieces, but this shard points to hidden possibilities. Like a guiding star. I see 3 paths. The first takes the form of a ring, the second a belt, and the third an amulet. Each item will be imbued with the memory of Aradin's deeds, but which one calls to your heart?
Tell me about the amulet.
This relic will be a monument to the fury that Aradin unleashed on all enemies of humanity. You will feel the true rage that burned within his breast when he entered the abyss to do battle with the demon lord. The Lord of the Red Tide was his name, a name now forgotten. But Aradin's feat is not forgotten, and it will be remembered forevermore.
Tell me about the ring.
This miraculous item will be the embodiment of the 7 virtues of the Aslanti leader. Wealth, fertility, honest pride, abundance, eager ambition, righteous anger, and peace. As the last Aslanti, Aradin wanted only the best for the human race.
And the belt?
This relic will remind the world of the power and commitment of the immortal mage Aradin before his ascension, of the power that lay in those hands that raised the Starstone from the bottom of the sea.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. So, all 3 of the artifacts that you get out of this are really, really powerful. The ring is less useful to me because it has a lot of use at command kind of things, and I don't really use items very much. But the amulet and the belt are both really good. But given the choice between the two, I'm going to choose the amulet. I'll read what it does in a moment. I choose the amulet. The storyteller's hands begin to glow. The light surrounds the shard of the shield, immersing the object and hiding it from view for a moment. When the bright light fades, the only thing left in the storyteller's hand is a small amulet. So, the amulet. Legacy of the Last Aslanti. This amulet, created from a shard of the shield of Arden, the fallen god of humanity, contains the embodiment of wrath upon all enemies of humankind. Grants the wearer the following abilities. First, each of the wearer's attacks deals an extra 2d6 points of holy damage against all non-human creatures. Secondly, 7 times a day, whenever the wearer confirms a crit, the amulet unleashes the ire of the last Vigilante, dealing 20d6 points of holy damage to all non-human enemies within 30 feet. Thirdly, the amulet holds the memory of the time when Aradin was still a mortal archmage. All the wearer's spells with elemental descriptors deal 2 additional points of damage per dice rolled to all their targets, and their save DCs increase by 2. Fourthly, whenever the wearer is hit by a melee attack for the first time in a round, the amulet prevents all physical damage. And finally, whenever the wearer rolls for initiative, they roll twice and take the better result. Now, Valexia's magnifying artifact is still really good for me, because it gives a +2 bonus to the highest ability score. So that's more strength. Plus, it's a +5 to AC. This doesn't give the AC bonus. But I could give it to you. Legacy of the Last Vigilante to Ivu. That would be interesting. I like that idea. Ivu is still going to be able to get attacked. Well... You know what? I'll take it. And I'll give this one to Ivu. There we go. Oh, that boosts her charisma. Interesting. So I lose some strength, and I lose some armor class. But those other benefits are... Oh, those are good. Those are very, very good. Alright. Now, let's go sell the various other bits of loot that I happen to have on me at the moment. Willister Garms. How are things in the fortress? The quartermaster looks thinner than usual, his complexion strangely pale. Truth be told, things are looking bleak. After Her Majesty left... no, I think I had a different voice. Truth be told, things are looking bleak. After Her Majesty left for Iz, the supply train started to arrive irregularly. I wouldn't feed my dog the slop we've been serving our soldiers. Each camp gets no more than 2 logs of wood to warm themselves at night. We have nothing to patch armor with, we've barely enough arrows, and each drop of potion is a precious treasure. If it goes on like this, privation will finish us off before the demons do. I don't know why I can never remember what accent I gave him. Alright, so things to sell. Don't need the throwing axes. We've got a better one than Rebound. Battle axe. Heavy shield +2. Trident. Wait, rough landing. Yeah, don't need the flying creatures. Vast intelligence is pointless. Incredible dexterity. The apprentice robes. Banded mail. +1 composite longbow. Hide armor. I don't think I need the bestial rags. Mighty fists, ring of evasion, rabid rippers, quarterstaff. That'll do for now. Now, as for items to give to people, let's see. First we have... Oh, I didn't sell the short spear. Okay. No armor. Magical items, we have a bunch of things. Let's see. Natural armor +5. You could do with that. And you could do with that. We've got a bunch of +4s that can go to people. You've got a +4. You've got that. You can keep that. Oh, you're fatigued, right. I could give physical perfection to you. You've got physical perfection +4. You've got physical form, but I think you have something that gives a con bonus, don't you? No, con is that... Ah, the strength is the helmet. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter there. You're fine. I don't use you very much. I could give it to you. You don't really matter for the dex bonus. The strength doesn't really help you very much. Anyway, the +4 natural armor, I think almost everyone has. You can have it. I'll give you the +4. You can take the +4. You can take a +4, and you can take a +4. Mental perfection 6. Is there anyone that would go good on? Broken Trickster. Oh, right, that. And that's also Broken Trickster. Intelligence is the only one that's actually not improved by it. I mean, the static discharge is still good, I think. So you can keep that. You can take the mental perfection. That's very good. And you've got the con bonus from that, and the bracers. Charges using a natural attack, except you don't charge. So I'm fine giving you this. Except it's +4s, not +6, so you can still keep that. I'm gonna give it to you. Well, let me see. You've already got the strength bonus. I'll give it to you. No. Yeah, I'll give it... You've got +4 already. Yeah, alright, I'll give it to you. Don't really need anything else there. Physical might is fine. Okay. So we have 1 +5 Ring of Protection, which I'm going to give it to you. There you go. Is there anyone else who has a +3 on them? You can take that one. Okay, ignore the Holy Aura. You can take one. I mean, that can still work. The Ring of Devastating Will, it's not a big deal. Oh, right, you have a horse. You can keep that. Yeah, you're fine. You can take that. You can take that. And... yeah, you can take this one. I don't need that ring. Let's see. So the +3s we don't need. Mental Perfection +4. Can I give that to anyone? I'll give it to you. May as well. Cloak of Resistance +5. Kind of like the idea of giving that to you. The +4, you know what? Give it to your horse. I don't think anything else there is important. Colossus Ring, I really don't care about. So those are all magical items that can be sold. So, a few more items to sell here. We've got that, those, and that. And honestly, I don't really care about these 2 rods. You are going to come down here and go to there. And then we move all of these up to here. And deal. There we go. Now, let's head up here and see what is needed from us back at the court. Yeah, we can take everyone. Ah. Aranka, who is admiring the Azadas frozen in their impressive fighting stances, looks to you. Falai Galasan, you're just in time. We're holding a tournament. These are our guests. Solemn Star, an Azata of the Liland people, and Raucous Laughter, a Bralani Azata. They came down to us from Elysium, and now they're going to give us a display of their combat skills. The Azatas greet you with graceful salutes. Aranka smiles widely and drops her voice to a whisper. This fight has a symbolic meaning. There has been a disagreement between the courts to which Solemn Star and Raucous Laughter belong. They're not enemies, of course, but there is a true rivalry between them. They'll never admit it, but they expect you to support one of the champions. Whichever champion you choose will send their court to aid us. Why don't you tell me more about them? The Liland Azatas are bards, storytellers, and chroniclers who travel between the planes, collecting stories and legends. They're not the most warlike of their people, but if they witness injustice, they will stand up against it, and the World Wound is an enormous injustice against Galarian. The Bralani Azatas, however, are considered the most indomitable of their people. They live in the moment and prefer to spend their time fighting, always looking for a chance to test their prowess and skill. We certainly could use such powerful allies. The Call the Azatas Decree, allowing recruitment of Liland Azatas. So let's see. They have auras that they can put up. And blow through. -4 penalty to attack on its next attack, but will deal full attack damage to the target and half to all enemy units in a cone behind. And they can turn on auras, all within an aura of a radius of 2. Not sure about that. And for this one, Bralani Azatas. Sharpshooters, dangerous at both a distance and in close combat. Very high damage. The wildest and most ferocious of all Azatas, fighting and testing their unparalleled skills is what these excellent archers live for. Unit does not switch to melee weapons in melee combat and deals full damage. Deal additional electricity damage. Okay, this sounds fantastic. I'm going with Raucous Laughter. Aranka smiles happily. Oh, Raucous Laughter, we wish you victory. Free Crusaders, beat your drums, blow your trumpets, draw your blades, and join the dance. Let us support our indomitable guest. It's good to have you back, Falai. Things haven't been the same without you. I like this decree. I like it very much. Now, let us head back. We're definitely going to need to rest. We are tired and need the rest.
I do what I must.
To the Citadel. To the Citadel. And I am going to go ahead and... let's let a day pass in the Crusade. After all, this will settle a few things. Royal Conscription is good. Enchanting the Remains. Call the Azatas. I would very much like to do that, but I think we have a leadership thing to do. Acquiring unclaimed properties will take time. No, strengthen the chain of command. And the events. The Colorless One's unholy spirit still lives within the gear crafted from its remains. The dark sorceries of demon worshippers can awaken the spirit and empower the relic. Let's see. Yeah. Awaken the madness of the Colorless One. +5 breastplate is made of crystal and can be worn by a druid. At the start of every combat, all enemies in a 50-foot range around the wearer must pass a will save or become confused for 2 rounds. I mean, confusion in the enemy ranks. I like that. Long ago, Nocticula killed the demon lord Colifir, and out of the fusion of his blood and hatred, the Colorless One was born. A priestess, a cultist of the Lady in Shadow, was invited to Drezen to awaken within the remains the creature's agonized spirit. As a result, the relic is filled with destructive power that drives enemies insane. Oh, I like that idea. I like it a lot. Let's see. Religious feast. We have the relics. Let me see what these two are. Alright, Baphomet's Fire has some good fiery things, so I think I'm going to go with that. The Fate of Baphomet's Fire. Let's do that relic. That could be a nice one. And I think you know what? I'm going to end this episode here. A shorter episode, yes, but it's perfectly fine. Next episode, I'm going to let one more day pass so we can strengthen the chain of command a bit more. That'll be good. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. I'll send in his fly. Ooh, we have people to recruit. I'll send in his fly. That is me. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.